Hello everybody, my name is James Elliott and I run Elliott Antique Clocks Limited, and I also run the eBay shop, the Horology Centre. And today I'd like to show you this superb Empire Grande Sonnerie carriage clock. Super early clock, as we can see with the winding at the front here. And what you expect to see on a clock around this period. It dates to about 1830, 1840. Super detailed to the case. Let's pop my glove on. I mean, the case is lacquered, but it is good practice. There we go. So let's have a look around this case. Really nicely detailed. You can see it's a hinged front door, so you can access the front. You've got the strike silent at the bottom there. It's fully signed by the maker, made in a part of a very famous clockmaking area, which is between the border of France and Switzerland. We find most of the top-notch Swiss watches that are still made there today. So it was as famous back then for its clockmaking and watchmaking heritage as it is today. So it just screamed Empire at us. This is a really nice period. Wonderful case with these reeded columns, Corinthian tops, all these beautiful swags and foliage and flowers all over the place. These two lions holding the brackets of the handle, and then almost a really nice sort of elegant organic handle here. Wonderful. Dial's in very good nick considering you've got access to it. There is, I wish I'd put that in the other hand now. Let's just pop that glove over, just bear with me. Door's quite tight. There is a bit of restoration here at the top, not particularly well done, but it's behind the door frame. So as it's when you have a dial restored, it does take on a slightly different sort of tone in colour. So and it can be quite obvious that it's been done. So I've kept it as it is because it's all original. And there's no point really messing around with it. So it's on bells. The clock's fully unwound at the moment. The escapement is by Lamy, really top Swiss escapement maker. Let's give that some support. Just put a few winds on for now. It's a bit of a struggle to wind with this door. It doesn't really sort of come out far enough, but there we are. So up to 2 o'clock. What's really nice is you've got all the repeat Grande Sonnerie levers and racks all at the back. Normally that'd be hidden behind the dial, so that's really really interesting to see. So those bells do sound wonderful. Let's have a look at it working from the rear. Interestingly enough, on the Swiss clocks, they did the trains on the other way. On a French clock, we'd be looking at the time side right now, but in fact, this is the strike side. Marvellous. Now I'm selling this clock, not guaranteed. I mean, obviously I'll guarantee it in the sense that it will arrive there working as well as you see it working here today. But I'm selling this clock on behalf of a friend. All I've done to the clock in the past is restore the case, and the movement is in pretty good order already. We'll go up and have a look at the escapement performing. As you can see, the strike's working perfectly well, although there's just a few, not even perhaps a turn on the winders. I didn't actually count. There is a problem with the Grande and Petite Sonnerie. He's asked me just to sell it as it is, so I told him that the clock would have to be sold at a reduced rate, which it will be. So it'll be a fraction of the price that it would be if I was to restore the clock completely and sell it myself. But it's absolutely superb. It really is. You rarely get to see such early Empire clocks in such good condition. Normally, the earlier the clock is, the more time it's had to be used and abused. I just really love this stripe work on the back here. Different system to how the French set up their Grande Sonneries. A lot of it is revealed here, so it's a nice, interesting clock to see exactly what's going on and how it works. Let's go up top and have a look at this Swiss escapement ticking away. Here we see its original Lamy escapement, which is fully signed. And then we can see the lines in a little bit more detail, holding the handle in their mouth. That's truly marvellous. Engine turned at the top here to give that superb contrast against the highly finished gilding. And it's just, there's not an angle it looks bad in. If I can get it in focus there. Yeah. All the glass panels are in great order, all original. So the clock, everything works. Well, I say everything works. The Petite Sonnerie does not work, and the silence doesn't work, and also the alarm. It activates sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. So that will be obviously reflected in the price, but as far as the timing is concerned, time is absolutely perfect. It keeps great time for such an early clock. As you can see, the Grande Sonnerie doesn't put a foot wrong, so it's just those areas that perhaps one would want to get sorted out later on down the line. I haven't gone into the movement at all. I just slipped the movement out. I knew all the major functions were running, so it was just a case of he just wanted the case restored to bring it back to its former glory, to make it more saleable. So that's how it's been sold. I'm not going to do anything more to it. And obviously we'll guarantee it that it arrive working as well as it is now, but in terms of a 2-year guarantee that I normally give, that won't be supplied for this particular clock, but it will run way beyond there without any problems. I mean, you can see how clean the movement is and how good the action is on top. The action of the escapement is always a great indicator of how well a clock is running. So let's wind the time side completely, and we can see how well this escapement is running. That'll do, that's about 3/4. Breguet hands. This clock is very much inspired by Breguet. You know, he really set the tone for the first carriage clocks being made. Back. And there you see, you can't even make out the detail of the escapement. That's how well it's running. So being no doubt whatsoever, I'm only not guaranteeing the clock because I like to fully restore my clocks to be able to guarantee them in the sense of the movement. That's absolutely banging away. There we are, a superb clock that will be an absolute fraction of the price that one would normally expect to buy one of these at. They are valuable clocks. They are extremely desirable because they're so early, and it's this Empire style that's just well, it's just magnificent. It really is. So please like, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.